It's glizzy time. Good morning, folks, and a happy Wednesday. It's freaking hump day. You know what that means? It's just another day to get better today than we weren't freaking yesterday. Breakfast eaten. Let's head off to another day at school. Schooling on how to not get my ass beat or getting schooled by a bunch of black belts. Well, so much for being in a freaking hurry. Why must it be cold? Why? I have to go run in this. It's freaking freezing. But let's go get better today than we were yesterday. Go head to the gym, knock out our run, and then run inside and try to survive. I can kind of see through. We might as well send it. Look at us making impeccable time. And let's go knock out our run in this freezing ass cold weather and then go get better today than we were freaking yesterday, folks. This is definitely a whole bunch of self-talk we're having to do, though. Like, it's cold. My car's really warm. But luckily, I have cooked myself the whole way here. So now I'm really hot and I want to cool off. So we'll look at the blessings. Look at the bright side. You're not sweating no more. You're gonna have to try to sweat, you know? Get what I'm trying to say? But let's go burn some freaking calories. Because like I said the other day, you burn more calories in the cold than you do in the heat. Run complete. And something about running in the cold, trying to break a sweat, is so, I guess, powerful is the best way to put it. It brings you another level of discomfort that honestly you can't get from many other places. I mean, think of your body stinging all over and you're just trying to continue pushing through until you can finally get the burning to stop by just a little bit of sweat starting. It's really a powerful experience. Not to mention, you burn calories too. You get in better shape. I mean, the list goes on. So, don't make excuses. Oh, it's cold out. Man. Think of it as a mentally fortifying experience. But let's get inside and get better today than we were yesterday, folks. Better today than we were yesterday. And folks, I am like freaking ecstatic for the fight. Ecstatic. Like you have no idea. Traditionally, I am not sitting this pretty on my weight. And when I do get to the point in which I am at right now, I am honestly, I'm done for. I just need to lay in bed and be done. But I'm actually having to tell myself to pull back on the intensity a little bit. I'm having to, and it's not like my body's telling me, it's me. I'm having to mentally say, hey, you're prepared. You can't really get any better in the next, 4 or 5 days, you know? So now it's time to pull back on intensity. Like I said the other day, this is the calm before the storm. This is the time for our bodies to recover. Because of course our bodies do need to recover. I mean, there has to be some kind of breaking down that has been done with hard training for months. But actually a whole year this training camp has been. But my body doesn't feel like it. My brain doesn't feel like it. Like, I don't feel burnt out. Like, I feel good. I feel excited. I feel ready. It's crazy. Preparation really does give you the confidence you need. Preparation is everything. It's everything in this fight game. I mean, that's anything in life, but specifically in the fight game, preparation is key. While I may have used to think that I was doing it the best way I possibly could, over time I've learned that, well, yes, grind, work as hard as you can, But folks, discipline. Oh my goodness. Like, what I've really started noticing is like my life goes in seasons. The past 3-4 years, maybe 5 years, we've worked on building discipline and grit. Now we have discipline and grit. Let's put a whole bunch of, let's fill in those holes that we're missing now. And that's what we've had to do. And I feel prepared. And again, folks, I can't express to y'all enough. Like, I'm just sitting freaking pretty with my weight. I don't know if it's just the more volume I've put in. If it's that I've been extremely disciplined on my diet. Because I haven't missed a meal. Like, I have not missed a meal. And like I said, I am lighter and feel better than I ever have. At this point. In the fight camp. Less than 2 days out from starting our weight cut. Like, we really don't have much weight to cut. Not really much at all. And we have yet to really have to be hungry. It's just insane. When you really understand dieting, calories, discipline, whoa, hard work, the things your body can do. And the thing, you'll surprise yourself. You really, really will. Like, have yet to be hungry, but yet we are lighter than we ever have. Wow. And we're like gorging ourselves with meals. And I don't feel overtrained. Whew. But folks, this is the calm before the storm. I guess we're going to take the rest of the afternoon off. Let's go get our hair trimmed up a little bit. Get it out of our eyeballs for the fight. And then go home and maybe play some fort, maybe take a nap, I don't know. Then head on to friggin' some Jesus time. Because with my new change of schedule, now I don't just get to go to church on Saturday or Sunday. I get to go to church Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays, whenever I want. I can go as much as I want. And I really think that part of this whole entire everything going so great is I've really, really, really been speaking with the Father, been digging into my Bible. Not only have I been worldly disciplined, but I've been spiritually disciplined. And I think that'll take you pretty far too, folks. Like, really far. So let's get home, get our hair cut, and then get home, you know what I mean. We got to go to the barber, and then we'll go home. And then we'll go play some fort or go to church, whichever one we have time for. But enough yapping about my successes. Let's get on home. But I just can't express enough how excited I am. In life, when one stress is gone, another stress comes. There's always going to be something you've got to stress about. But don't stress about it. It'll all be okay. I don't know why we got a check engine light, but when we get home, we will also figure that one out too. And we just made it in impeccable timing to get this mop of hair cleaned up. And about an hour and a half after entry, we are out of the freaking barber shop. I love coming here. We chat for more time than he works. Like, genuinely. I mean, he works the whole time, but we chat. I bet if we just sat there and actually cut my hair the whole time, it wouldn't happen that way. But we are, like, he came out and he grabbed a laser, and he was showing me that he has a laser that'll light a match. But he kept, since it's a barber shop, there's mirrors everywhere. And he kept shining it down, and then it would pop up, and it would shoot through all the mirrors. And I'm like, dude, if I lose my eyeball because of you, I'm going to be really upset. Please put the laser down. Then he set something on fire with the laser, which was pretty cool. So, yeah. All in a day's work. Let's get home and see where the rest of the night takes us. Home at last, folks. Let's get inside and then probably get right back out the door and go to the store. And now that we've got all the spare hair off of us, we can head to the store to go find something for dinner. So I was really craving a hot dog, and I found these 45 calories per frank. Then I found these 60 calories per bun, and now we get to have friggin' hot dogs. Like, if I can keep that under like 600 calories, think about how many of those I can have. I can have 6 of them. Almost 6 of them. I guess it'd be technically 5, but eat 5 hot dogs and tell me if you're not full after. Calories in versus calories out. Finding the things you enjoy to eat and turning them into a low-calorie option. Well, let's check out, folks. And after our shopping excursion, we are finally back on the way home. Let's go slam these freaking glizzys, folks. And we are home. Let's head inside and cook up these freaking glizzys, folks. While I may not be hungry, being this low of body fat, you will definitely have sudden drops in energy. And when they hit, they freaking hit. But we are tougher and more disciplined than 90% of the competition, probably 99% of the competition. So, it's not going to stop us. A little low energy, psh, what's that ever done to someone? And our sudden drop of energy is gone. We feel like normal again. We haven't grubbed down on the glizzies quite yet, but we're feeling normal again. It's glizzy time. Honestly, I can't lie. I am kind of nervous to eat this no-fat hot dog, but we will see how it is. Low-calorie hot dog review. They're not quite a hot dog, but they definitely suffice that hot dog craving. Mentally, that really puts you on good terms with dieting, so that you're not like thinking of it as something bad. It's just like, oh well. I mean, they definitely have a weird texture, but they're not like it's not unbearable. It was actually pretty good. Definitely when you can't have hot dogs and you're a hot dog liker. So, I'd say the low-calorie hot dogs were a freaking success. And we are out of the door, headed to go get some freaking Jesus in on a Wednesday night, the first time in probably friggin' 7 years. Probably 7 years. And we freaking made it, folks. Early to get our Jesus on. You know, have y'all ever been to a church service and it just feels like that sermon was like written for you, like the preacher may be literally speaking to you? Well, that happened tonight, and it was an amazing feeling. Any pieces and worries can be lifted. Trust the plan. Don't always have to, I guess, know the blueprints to the plan. Sometimes you just have to accept that the plan is what the plan is, and he knows the plan, but you don't need to know all the blueprints of how to get there, and when you'll get there, and what you'll do when you get there, or where you're even going. He knows what it's going to be in 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, generations from now. So, folks, let yourself be at peace, not knowing what the heck the plan is. Just trust that the plan is good and that it's a good plan because it's his plan. Duh. But folks, after a great service, I guess we're gonna boogie on home and probably get on some fort. I don't know yet. We have no idea. Probably fort. We may go to bed. I doubt it. Probably gonna get on fort. Yeah, we're gonna get on fort. Alrighty, folks, we just made it home. Let's boogie on inside and get on some flipping Fortnite. Catch some dubs tonight. Before we go catch some dubs, you know, it's kind of insane. We have talked about it all week. Following the plan. Trust the plan. You know, you may not know what it is, but just keep going. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's been my theme all week, and then that's what we speak about today. Not to mention, like, that goes for everything. That's not just a spiritual plan, but that's like dieting too. If you get off of your diet plan, look at me, for example, who's been talking about staying steady, staying disciplined, and look where I am. I'm sitting pretty on my weight for the weight cut. You know what I mean? And if I would have swayed from the plan, you know what would happen? You know what would happen? We would not be as close as we are today to making weight. And then next week would not be as smooth as it could be. we would be struggling. We would be having another weight cut where we're dying inside of a sauna and we're throwing up everywhere. And then we spend the whole night with heart palpitations. And then we have to go and weigh in. Then we have to figure out how to recover in less than 24 hours so that we can get in the cage and fight another man. You know, that would be very, very, very nerve-wracking. But you know what we did? We stuck to the plan. We were disciplined. We were mentally strong. We just didn't sway from the plan, and now our weight is perfect. It's perfect. Like literally impeccable. We got a handful of pounds to go to make weight. So think about how the weight cut's gonna go. Traditionally you're cutting like 20 pounds before the week of the fight. We're not doing that this time, I promise y'all. And I feel strong. I feel energized. I know there was that short period of time today where I lost energy, but it happens when you're a really low body fat percentage. So ultimately, I guess the moral of the whole entire week and the whole entire premise and everything in life is just stick to the plan. We don't know the blueprints. I don't know why I'm this low right now, but does that mean I get to go bingy? No. Does that mean I get to slack off? No, it doesn't. It means we stick to the plan, we stay disciplined, and December 13th, it's our night, folks. It's our freaking night. So, with that being said, folks, don't sway from the plan, and good night. BillyGoat freaking loves you.